The Fully Geek.
Don't worry.
You see, I see how they try to catch it, you idiot. He's so sly, you know.
Don't be disrespectful, bruv. All right, guys. Episode 154, 154 of the Fully Geek Pod. Welcome.
Come on.
What's up, one?
What's going on?
It's good, man.
Earlier, my man Merv started talking about he's grateful for the rain. Everyone started saying, yeah. I'm not grateful for the rain.
Bro,
No, I'm with you. I'm not grateful. We don't need the rain.
We've had no rain. This is what you don't understand.
What does that mean?
Normal. It's not normal, man.
No, it's not normal, man. That's not normal. We need rain.
Running out.
What do we need rain for?
Bro,
Man said water's running out.
What do we need rain for? We need rain for survival.
Yeah, I've had to catch bath water and everything.
Okay, what was I saying? What is the rain? What are we lacking from the lack of rain?
The rain waters the grass, the trees give us oxygen, yeah? Put that in your pipe and smoke it. He's a science teacher as well, you know.
Yeah, but there's enough water in the trees for us to be still getting oxygen, bro.
And let's be honest, right?
Wow.
The weather's only been starting to be really, really sunny over the last 10 years. Before that, it was just constant rain. We were known UK, we come here because it's dull and grey.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you, this has been the best summer in a long time. As in, like,
Most consistent.
most consistent summer I've experienced.
Yeah,
100%. But a little rain here and there.
I can tell by your tan as well.
Shout out all the timers.
Come
Hey, but on the level though, this is episode 154. It is coming out on Friday the 19th. If you listen to this on Saturday, it is our brother Kel's birthday. So happy birthday, Kel.
Yeah, boy.
Old man Kel.
How many years young you now, Kel?
41, man. 41.
Ooh,
Jeez.
Welcome to the gang.
I
Welcome to the gang.
I ain't gonna lie, Kel, that salt and pepper thing you got going on your beard is sharp.
It's a mazza, isn't it?
Hey, it's so mad. We know we're getting Kel for his birthday, boy. Just
for men. I beg.
Just for men. Also, we're probably not allowed to say that no more. It's probably got just for people. Or just for human beings.
Yeah, imagine, yeah.
For him and her.
Yeah. Shout out Graham Souness, boy.
My guy, my guy.
Racco.
Now, I feel like people kind of took it too far because he was talking about men playing football.
You can't say nothing now, Dizzle. You can't say nothing.
No. I think everyone is an overreaction, right? It is.
Come on, man.
It is that. It's an overreaction.
So, Merv, just for the context, because obviously you're looking at us like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I couldn't wait for someone to explain.
No, what it was is on the full match on Sunday, I think it was, wasn't it? Graham Souness was doing like his post-match commentary talk or whatever, and then he was going, "No, it was good. I mean, like, I don't like them going around like dropping down like flies and all that. I mean, because it's a man's game kind of thing, yeah." But obviously, he's talking to his co-host is a woman in it, and like he just said it, and like like she looked, everyone else looked. He didn't pet, bro. He just kept on going, on going.
Graham Souness is the old school Scottish bad man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like he's just one of those. Yeah, he has to go to a training course to refine himself. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because
he's the same person that would say, "Yeah, my coloured friend over there, he's right."
Yeah, exactly. So I've said, "Okay, Graham, you know what? Times are changing. Can we just put you in a course? Because he's old school. He's proper old school Scottish guy. You know what I mean?"
No, but look, he's on TalkSport this week with Simon Jordan and Jim White. And he explained himself, the rationale, the why he said it, and to me, I'm comfortable.
Yeah. Come
on, look, it was not. I didn't think there's anything wrong with it. I mean,
come on, nothing.
It was just, for me, fair. It was just funny because the woman was next to him, and he just did, it didn't even register in his head, bro.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
old school, man.
I can imagine that's that same thing, like like the people around the little tea cooler making coffees and that. That coloured guy next door, like that. Yeah. And you're standing next to them going, what? Like,
and the thing is, she looked at the camera as well. She knows what she's doing. It's like,
You know what? Yeah. I was on a train the other day, right? And there's this white woman. Now I don't know if this young girl, I think she was about 14, because I heard her ask her age, she says 14. But then she knows her. I don't know if it's her auntie or she knows her mum. But she was cussing the girl who's 14's friend, saying she used to leave that guy. Okay. Now I had my headphones on, so I was hearing shouting, yeah. And then I thought, you do a slide while you just press you just load the volume on the slide. Because I see, because I face it that way. I see people like this looking above me, innit? Like, what's going on? So I load the volume, and all I hear is he's a wannabe. Now I don't know if she said nigger or wigger. I think it was wigger. Yeah, he's a wannabe wigger. Yeah, he's a wannabe wigger. Saying blood, yes blood, all that kind of stuff. She's to grow up and leave him.
Wow.
Now, I was so tempted to this. Now, because I didn't hear it clearly, I was so. But either word is wrong. Wigger or nigger is wrong. Because what do you mean by wigger? What does wigger mean? Do you know what I mean? So I was gonna stand up, yeah, and say, "Excuse, what do you say?" Like, but should I have? What would you man have done?
Nah, you know what it is. I think at that moment there, I would have given them the look of disapproving, but I don't think I'd involve myself.
Yeah, because I heard her say, "Can I help you?" to someone. Obviously, she's getting evils, isn't it? What can I help you? Do you know what I mean?
Because what it is, I don't want that YouTube fame, bro. I don't want to be the guy on Instagram that's got myself involved. Shade Borough, man on train. I can't love it. I can't deal with embarrassment.
It's so hard to challenge racism, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you're in certain situations, just like I know I should do this, but you like you just said, the minute you say something, everyone's getting their phones out. And, you're an unwanted YouTube sensation.
That's it. I think if it was directed towards me, then 100% I'm getting involved.
Yeah.
Now, if it's directed to me or people around me, I'm 100% getting involved. Yeah. But if it's just I'm just hearing, I'm just looking at you like, really? 2022?
Yeah, she'll proper chief you up in it, girl.
Yeah, because she was loud and aggressive.
Yeah.
She was ready for the war. Yeah.
Told you.
She was ready for the war.
You'd have to be ready for it as well. Like,
and if she brings that, then all of a sudden, you've got to match that energy. Almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then you're definitely on Shade Borough.
Yeah.
100%. All of a sudden, it might be good for the pod, you know. Kel get interviewed by ZZ. Kel's on free shots.
You get me, Chucky online, you get me half cast.
That's it. We're just in the background going, yeah. Because I know him still. Yeah, because what he said it was deep, bro. It was deep. But yes, but do big up yourself, Kel. I hope you have a happy birthday on Saturday.
Appreciate it, fellas. Appreciate it.
I'm hoping that, like I said, this rain is temporary. The weather is still hot. So today I had my rain jacket with me, but I was still rocking shorts and t-shirt. That's just how it is.
Yeah, I put my jacket in my bag.
And like it's hot, bro. It's hot and horrible still. It's still mucky.
Yeah.
I'm sleeping. You can't sleep with a fan on.
Certain men have got maggot farms in their garden, bro. That's what I'm saying.
You want to go there? Yeah, you want to go there?
I wasn't gonna go there.
No, I can share my distress.
Come talk to us.
Oh, was it you, Murph? Sorry, I was just speaking aloud. Sorry.
So obviously, like, come back home from work and all that stuff, and putting stuff out in the bin. Like, the thing is, when I went outside in the bin to put rubbish out, saw one or two, I'm like, no, I can't. So, you have to pretend you ain't seen something. I don't understand.
How did they get on top of the bin, though? Because they're on top of the bin.
I don't know. They just appear from some dimension.
That's mad.
No, it's it's to do with the flies, yeah, and how when the flies lay their eggs and all this stuff, yeah. But it's also something to do with the rain, because every time that I felt like my yard was being attacked by maggots, it was raining outside.
Well, anyway, so I ignored it, innit? I thought, okay, it's still covered up, but it's still protected, innit? And it started raining. I thought, let me just go out. No, for some reason I went outside in the garden. I just saw the whole lid, covered in what was looking like rice, but it wasn't. Yeah.
You're like, babe,
and then
you cooked rice earlier.
And then not only was it over the whole bin, it was on the whole floor, the whole patio. Yeah. And then 2 hours later, I came inside because I was out there. And everyone's on throwing salt, lemon juice, all kinds of bleach, bombs.
That's
and the things are still moving. They're still moving.
Did the salt help?
Sprite can, huh?
Did the salt help?
Not really. I
See,
had to end up. I had to end
That's
up
only
jumping
for
them like Mario.
slugs. So
No,
for slugs.
that's what I said. So, no, the reason I had this, because I had this conversation with someone only this week, Merv, yeah? And they were going to me, nah, I just put salt down. And I was like, really? Does salt do the same thing? Because I know for slugs, it's like all of that stuff. But I was like, maggots, hot water, bleach, nothing works.
No, bleach works. Bleach.
No, it doesn't.
It's 50% water and bleach, according to Google.
That's
Yeah, that's
exactly.
yeah.
That's what Google said.
Yeah.
And then they still moved.
Well, I went through 2 bottles of bleach. Yeah,
Told
I
you.
put so much bleach on the floor, my eyes were steaming, bro.
Told you. That's what I'm saying.
I had to have a shower and wash my eyes out
Bro,
afterwards.
I feel like maggots are on the same level as cockroaches, bro. Like they just survive shit. They survive everything.
Oh, they're horrible, man. Horrible. And then like this morning, like I thought, done. I thought I saw 1 or 2 lying around. For you know what? Yeah, if you're gonna come for me, you're gonna come for me, innit? But this morning I went downstairs. I see Alfred Hitchcock birds, bro, in my garden.
Told you. The birds are out there, hungry,
they're
innit?
just like yum, mine. Like just eating everything, bro. Like so I thought, yeah, they diced it all up, man. So I was happy
That's
about
a good
that.
look, brother.
It's we see how the world
Where'd
works,
you go?
right?
It's frozen.
Yeah. You see how the world works, right? So these maggots, they come, you try and get rid of them, you go to sleep, then the prey comes and collects them for you.
Predator still.
Straight.
The prey don't eat.
Sorry, predator. Apologies.
Yeah, no, definitely no. But again, like you said, that Merv, like obviously we spoke about it ourselves off air the other day. Like it is that whole thing with it was my front garden. So when it happened, it was my front garden, and I just thought my neighbors were going to see the remnants of all the maggots. But like you said, the next day the birds came, did their thing. I saw, like I woke up early as well. I was like, please don't make them be there. Like I don't want my neighbors just walking past and thinking this guy's disgusting, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you know the ones you couldn't sleep properly either. That's like I was anxious. Like,
are they still coming through the door?
It's imagine that. And my daughter's like, I think that's the first time she's ever seen maggots. And she's like, Daddy, what are those worms on the bin? I'm like,
it's not easy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad that all got sorted out, man. All right, Kel will be back with us. He's just having some Wi-Fi issues, but the show must go on, as they say. All right, guys. We'll talk about what's happening. There was a stabbing that happened in New York not too long ago. Salman Rushdie. He's an Indian-born British-American novelist. I'm gonna be honest with you, I can't remember any of his books, but I just know that he's a name that I've always heard of. Like he's always been a bit controversial and stuff. But so it was attempted murder the other day. And I know J.K. Rowling, she's been receiving some death threats after some Salman Rushdie tweet. She always seems to be not too far away from just mad controversy.
Yeah, I'm the way.
Don't know. I don't know if people like hate the fact that she wrote Harry Potter. I don't know, but she's always a little bit on the edge kind of thing. But yeah, the person has been done for attempted murder, and like Iran is saying it's his own fault, and vice versa. They were saying because at first they were saying
he's Iranian.
Yeah. So Iran was saying that it's his own fault, basically, and they've denied any link with the attacker, and it's not like an inside job. But apparently he wrote the satanic verses. I don't know what the satanic verses are, but it doesn't sound good. So yeah, hopefully he does pull through and he gets better.
No, yeah, apparently he's okay. Apparently he might have lost an eye, but that's obviously he got stabbed a number of times, but it wasn't as bad as, from when it first was reported to what it is now and how he's recovering. Yeah.
Okay.
He's in a much better place, and I think he's out of hospital now.
Okay.
So I don't know what you guys are talking about, but
Salman
Rushdie.
Okay, I don't know who it is, but all I heard was he wrote the satanic verses, and Nate goes, I hope he pulls through.
No. So Salman Rushdie, he was the author that was stabbed in America.
But if you ban him, nah, man, straight to hell. About.
Like I said, I don't know what the satanic verses are. The man's 35 years old.
I have no idea.
Bro, satanic verses is satanic verses, bro. You don't need to know. The name says it all.
It is, it's caused immediate controversy in the Islamic world because of what was seen by some to be an irreverent deception of Muhammad. The title refers to a dispute Muslim tradition that is related in the book. Okay. Something to do with the Quran, something else. But yeah, if you want to butterfly.
I said Quran.
Quran. Don't try to disrespect me, bro. Like, you see this? Man got Wi-Fi back all of a sudden. He's getting all loud, yeah? Okay. Okay, Mr. Fiber.
Wait, all I'm saying is lock your door, yeah?
Mr. Fiber Optics. All right. Also, I don't know if any of you watched it, probably didn't, but this summer has been a plethora of athletics. So we had the World Championships, then we had the Commonwealth Games, and now we are going through the European Championships. Tonight was the men's 100 meter and the women's 100 meter final. The men's was won by the Italian Jacob.
Okay, same guy.
The Italian one, yeah, the black guy.
Yeah,
he won.
Oh wow.
And
So okay.
Zarnell Hughes came second, who was the reigning European champ, and a guy called Jeremiah Azu, he came third, British guy. So Britain came number 2 and 3. Then they had the women's 100 meter final, and bruv, sickest race. Dina Asher-Smith pulled up again, yeah? Like, said she's like feeling a bit twinge or something. She might as well allow this season, to be fair. Like, it's a bit annoying now. But this German girl, she came second the last European Championships. I won't remember to say her name. Her name is Gina Luckenkenberg. I don't know how to say her name. I don't know, but she's German anyway. And then Kumbunji, the Swiss one, and then Daryl Nater. And literally, it was 10:59, 10:59, and 11. And then the German won it by like thousandths of a second, bro. And obviously, they're in Berlin, innit? So the Europeans are in Berlin. So like, the whole stadium went mad. And then Kumbunja, she came second. She's Swiss. And then the British one came third. But it was a good final, man. It was a good final. But yeah, the European Championship.
Is that on TV?
Yeah, BBC.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's back. That's what I'm saying. Like, literally, if you're into athletics, you're good. You've been watching everything. Worlds, Europeans, Commonwealths. They had like the 5,000 meter final and all that stuff, but I don't really into them things there. Do you know what I mean? And I think tomorrow they start with the 200 meter heats. So yeah, and the 400 meters. But yeah, that's me. Guys, we've gone through week 2 of the Premier League. Shout out Arsenal and Manchester City, the only 2 teams with 100% at the moment. But
you know the mad thing is, yeah. Like last season, the season before, or for the past 10, 20 years, yeah. You when you're Arsenal top, you see another guy when you're Arsenal top, and it's like no, you know, like we know when the trenches in it, that kind of pity, that pity smile in it. But over the weekend, I won my Arsenal top, and I bumped into 2 Arsenal fans. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. Arsenal fan, you know what I mean? Like, it's a nice feeling, man.
It's a different vibe.
It's good to have that back. Do you know what I mean? It's been a while. Like, you know what I mean? Almost hugged each other. You know what I mean? Pause.
Definitely different vibe, bro. Like, even the other day, I come back from the Arsenal game, and Man United were losing 2-0, and like, I wanted to turn around and talk to the random Arsenal fans about it, but I ain't chatting to randoms, innit? So I called my boy Lee. I was like, Lee, are you at home yet? He's like, I know he's not at home because it takes him ages to get home.
Yeah.
Like, Lee, have you heard the United score? But you know, like, I'm speaking loud, yeah?
Loud, yeah.
I'm like, bruv, it's 2-0, bruv. They're losing 2-0. And he's like, what? Shut up. Then all these Arsenal fans are like, what? You know how they're losing 2-0?
Such shit, dude.
Oh man, you know, like, I can't be on the beg friend thing, innit? I can't be on the beg friend thing. But yeah, basically, over the weekend, Manchester United lost 4-0 to Brentford.
Cracking result.
But it does mean, and Liverpool drew 1-1 with Crystal Palace. So Liverpool haven't won a game this season, neither have Man United. So Liverpool have drawn 2, Man United have lost 2, and they're playing each other next week, Monday.
Yeah.
So you might as well call that a 6-pointer.
Honestly, that's
going to
call
that a 6-pointer. Someone's record has to go, because they can't be a draw or a loss. Someone's record has to go.
Yeah. It can be a draw.
No, as in, but if one's a draw, then one person's got 3 draws, and the other person's got 2 losses in the draw, or vice versa.
Yeah, I can't see Liverpool losing that game, despite the amount of injuries they have. Yeah, remember Liverpool are just not playing great because they've got a lot of injuries.
For the Liverpool? Who's missing? From
there's
Liverpool,
no injuries, bro.
Exactly, bro. Like, who's a vital member that's injured? Talk to me.
Is Matic? Matic wasn't playing.
He's not a vital member, bro. He's not
Matip,
biased.
Matip and the defender with
Dijk.
Van Dijk.
Nah.
What's the other guy's name in defence for Liverpool?
Gomez.
Who?
Gomez.
No, not Gomez. He was injured anyway, but it's Kanote.
Yeah,
Is it
Matip,
Kanote?
yeah.
No, is it Matip, Kanote, and Van Dijk? Is usually either done one of those three rotation.
Yeah.
Matip's gone. Conte's Kanote. Kanete's injured, and obviously Gomez is injured. So they had to bring that new buck in, and Elliot had to come in because of Thiago. Henderson was dropped to the bench. There's no Ox.
You've really been talking to some Liverpool fans, isn't
Bro,
it?
I'm in a football group of
This
loads of
sounds
fans.
like
It's
Liverpool
deep.
excuses, boy.
No, but it's just be real, isn't it? It's just like
They've got Mo Salah, they've got Nunez, yeah. They've got all these man. I don't want to hear nothing, bro.
Look, I'm not here to back them, but I just know that they're going to pick up form eventually.
I don't know if they will. I think Man United might have this victory, you know.
What are you smoking, mate?
Don't know, brother. It's good stuff, though.
Look.
Yeah. So yeah, it's interesting. Well done to Nottingham Forest for getting 3 points. They beat West Ham.
Yeah.
Chelsea.
Hey, that referee, bro. That Chelsea Tottenham referee was awful. Absolutely awful.
Tell me
grabbed
not.
his hair.
How can they miss
Allow that?
No, it's not that,
VAR didn't miss it because VAR checked it.
it's not that you missed it. Basically,
I just don't get it.
there's not a law. No, what is there's not a law. So there's not a law in the game.
But if Granit Xhaka had done it, there's a law then.
No, but we're saying
Granit Xhaka would have got a red straight.
No, but there's not a law that you could appeal it. There's not a law that says if you pull a man's hair, you get a booking or sending off.
Pull his hair and drag him to the floor.
Yeah, but literally, I'm just telling you what
That's violent conduct. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
Bruv, there was no pulling hair. Don't get me look. As a man that has hair, bruv, I know, bruv. I was swinging. I'm swinging for man.
Them jabs there. See that, Rich? Them little jabs there. You get me?
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
sorry. I forgot. Sorry. I didn't mean that. You know, a challenge. You know what I mean? Shout out Gabriel. But yeah, I would have complained. And obviously, it was just for the goal as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
And then donut Harry Kane. Did you hear him? Did you hear him in the interview?
Yeah, no,
he's an idiot.
Now, I mean, like sometimes it's really good to get like a last minute winner. When?
Like,
brother?
Well, they celebrate like they won the game, bro.
Yeah, no, I guess they had to. I mean, they were their backs against the wall. Chelsea should have really won.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm surprised the way that Chelsea played. They played really well.
I thought Tottenham would beat them. I actually thought Tottenham was going to beat them.
Yeah, I think everyone thought that. Yeah,
No, I didn't. And I like the beef between the managers.
Oh, that was fantastic. Look me in my eyes.
Look me in my eye when I'm shaking my hand. I respect it, bro. I respect it.
Straight.
Manners and respect, bro. Manners and respect.
Straight. I don't care for Godfather Part 4, yeah? Look me in my eyes.
Manners and respect. Arsenal-Leicester was good. And what I really liked about that game was every time Leicester scored, we scored straight away.
Sick.
Yeah, no messing about.
Martinelli's a bad man, you know. That guy's a bad man.
Yeah, it was good.
You know what? It's just the front three, right? The front three are just moving like aliens.
Saka was a bit poor. No, sorry, he wasn't poor. He was a bit incognito.
No, because he doesn't need to, because the left is occupied. Like where everything's going to go through the left today. Oh, by the way, guys, let's go through the left. Let's go through Martinelli, and that's literally what it is. Yeah. So Saka doesn't actually need to do much, because everything's going through the left, and Gabriel Jesus occupies the left as well. So interchanging the way they are, with quick feet and they're fast, they're rapid. Defenders are like, listen, Fofana's like, get me to Chelsea now. Get me out of this Leicester squad. Get me out of there.
The thing is, I feel like Fofana's head's
he should have got a red card as well, but
I feel like Fofana's head's been turned, man.
Yeah.
But Leicester, they're saying no, we want more money than we sold Harry Maguire for, bro.
Yeah, I think they're definitely smoking something.
No, because he's young. That's why.
Young, and I hear it. Give us more than 80 million, bro. Do your thing. Take him if you want.
No, yeah, but I get that. But listen, I'm for fun. I've got no love for him. I don't care for the Leicester City squad. However, just give us Talisman, and I'll be satisfied with that.
I don't know if he's gonna come though. I don't know if Tielemans coming.
No, I don't think so either. I just think someone else is gonna come, and it's not gonna be who we think it is. It's gonna be someone totally different.
Yeah, so I don't think he's gonna come.
However, I do want a centre mid. I'm not too fussed about the winger because I've seen Marquinhos play in the under.
Yeah, he's doing bits.
He's been he's got 3 goals already.
Like,
But also,
yeah.
I think you've also got to let Vieira play as well, just to see what he's about before we start requesting another centre mid.
No,
You still got El Nene. I still think there's, do you know what I mean?
But do you know what I think is going to happen? I know it's not a football podcast, but we'll touch it, we'll move on. But I could see Odegaard doing the Xhaka role and Vieira doing the number 10 role.
Nah, I think you've got Emil Smith Rowe. I don't think Vieira comes into that team to do a number 10. I think if what's his name? If Odegaard's not playing, I think that's Emil Smith Rowe.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Yeah.
It's a good problem to have, to be honest.
Yeah, no, you're right. It is.
All right, let's get off of football. All right, because it's not a football podcast. Anyway, let's not talk about what happens to the Fully Geek Football podcast, to be honest. But boxing, we got AJ Usyk this week, number 2. All right, just off the top of your head, who takes it this week?
AJ, my guy.
AJ,
you're talking Budge. AJ has to knock him out. If AJ doesn't knock him out, it's Usyk all day. He can't beat Usyk in a boxing. He can't beat him. He has to knock him out. He has to knock him. If he doesn't knock him out, he's not winning the fight. This
is why I have to back AJ. I'm always going to back AJ. I've seen Usyk, right? I don't know if you've seen his latest pictures of him, but he's put on weight, bro. He's stocky.
He's massed up.
He's
stocky. He said, I don't know, because obviously he was fighting on frontline at one point, innit? But like he said, yeah, I'm solid now, bro. He wants to be a heavyweight almost, as opposed to fighting up.
He is.
But Nate, what are you saying? Who do you think is going to win?
Don't know, like this could be AJ's last boxing fight, If AJ loses, this might be his last fight.
Do you know what? I think it's deep, because AJ, it's like for the last 10 years, he's done nothing wrong. From a boxing perspective, he's done nothing wrong. No, but
you
lost 2 fights.
I'm not against AJ, That's not. No one's against AJ. Like, obviously, you want a brother to win all the time, innit? By default, you back AJ, innit? Like, I'll back AJ, but I'm just not sure. This might be one fight one competitor too far, if that makes sense. AJ always takes the good fights. He always takes the fights, innit? Like, I'm not saying that he shies away from the fights. Like, another man could have taken a lesser fight, innit? But he said, I'm going to fight him. I just think the way Usyk took him apart last time, I don't know what AJ's going to have to have done.
That's what I'm saying.
In the meanwhile to get back.
Yeah, he might have turned nasty.
If AJ can do a nasty streak, like if AJ can go back to old school.
Like a Chisora, you know what I mean?
Like go old school and win by any means necessary. You're not trying to look pretty.
No, that's it, and that's what it's got to do.
A lot of people don't have Usyk beating Chisora, Nor do I. I was like, when they said, "Oh yeah, Usyk," I was like, "Huh?" Like, just like you can't. If you're on him, put your weight on him, and you box him inside, he has a chance. But he has to knock him out.
But Usyk beat Chisora.
Okay,
I've never seen that fight, but yeah.
But only just. I don't think he did. I don't think he did.
Yeah, it was one of them close ones. Merv, what are you saying? Are you backing your brother AJ?
Yeah. I don't really have much to say on this.
No, but I know you normally watch the big fights, though. I know, like the family says, boy, there's a big fight on. You might, do you know what I mean, go around and watch it. Are you going to watch it? Or are you like,
hopefully. When they fighting Saturday, isn't it?
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Okay, it'll be interesting. Tyson Fury keeps on chatting shit, but we won't talk about him today, to be honest.
Hey, that guy, he's a lost cause.
Like, I don't know why he's talking about, I'm retiring. But you ain't giving up the belts. Why are you going to retire and not give up the belts?
No one cares.
No.
Now he's talking about, I might want to fight Derek. One last payday with Derek before I go.
But even with that, he's messing about. He's saying,
he said that the next day he made an official announcement that he's retired. It's like, what are you doing? Go away.
Bro, he's bored,
Oh, first of all, I want half a billy before I fight again. Then the second time, I'll do it for free. Like he's insane, bro. He's a nutter.
He's tapped. But
and then Chisora as well. It's not about the money, but he's just
Bruv, everyone just, you know what it is? I feel like everyone has to sell their own fight now. There's no more promoting. Everyone just has to go out there and do it. And she's all right. He's excellent at selling fights, bro. He's excellent. He moves like a madman. He's excellent. No offense to people that have mental health issues. All right. Eubank Jr. Benn.
This fight, do you know what? This is a big fight, you know.
It's been announced.
For me, it's Conor. Conor's a beast, you know.
I back Conor Benn.
Really?
Conor's a beast. He's a beast, bro. He's a beast.
I've seen him fight. I've seen him fight only once.
Conor Benn is a better fighter than
No.
Eubank.
I've seen a few Conor fights.
Connor's a better fighter than Eubank.
He's a better fighter, much better fighter than Eubank. But Eubank's got durability. That's the only thing. Like Eubank, he's a good boxer, but yeah, no, Connor's a better fighter, much better fighter. But the weight thing, it's the weight thing, isn't it?
Well, Connor's heavier.
Connor's gonna see. The thing is, Connor's going in heavier. So I don't know if you have that same spring in his step. Do you know what I mean? Because he's going in heavier, but Eubank's dropping weight, a lot of weight as well. So
they're both at. They're saying they're both at a disadvantage.
Yeah,
which makes it fairer because they're not the same weight. Innit?
But I think Conor has more of an advantage because he's putting on weight, so he's got more power. He'll have more power. Do you know what I mean? So I think it's more Conor that's got the advantage. I would say.
Yeah, and that one's in October, right?
Yeah,
October 8th. Yeah,
October 8th at 02. Sold out in seconds, bro.
But obviously because of the whole, the family.
Yeah, it's 30 years since Eubank and Benn.
Yeah, I remember that, man.
And they had proper war.
Yeah,
I was watching a couple of clips on YouTube, not YouTube, on actually Instagram, with them two in the same room talking to the presenter, and Eubank was talking, and then Nigel Benn tried to butt in, and this is Eubank. Let's have parliamentary order here. I started crying. I was like, because his accent and everything else.
Yeah. He was getting under Ben's skin so much because he's so snobbish and so posh, in it, well spoken. Just get under his flesh so much, you know what I mean? Oh, and you know what? The sons are similar. They're similar to their dads. Do you know what I mean?
No. Junior is a replica.
Yeah,
it's when they were going, you're a little bit taller than I thought. I didn't think he was this tall. I was thinking, brother, someone say your mum and let's just get it on, bro. This is some dry cussing. It should be good though. It should be good.
It should be good.
Looking forward to that. All right, cool. We've got a few RIPs this week. I think Merv, correct me if I'm wrong. Is her name Anne Heck or Anne?
Yeah, Anne Heck. Yeah.
Anne Heck. I don't remember her.
You know, I think she's probably more commonly known as Ellen DeGeneres'
ex-wife or first
ex-wife. Yeah. And she's been in a couple of big movies. I remember her being in a movie with Harrison Ford.
Okay.
I can't remember what the movie's called, but I just for some reason that movie stands out. Like, but you know, like when you just see someone's face and it's like, I've seen this person, and you're not supposed to pass away yet. Like you're too young, innit? I know she's like 52, I think.
52, 53. I think it might be one of them.
Yeah. So it's crazy, but like she had an accident, literally, like a
car crash.
Car crash.
Car crash. Yeah.
And she's in coma for a little bit.
Yeah. When they announced that she was there, I didn't know what she died from.
No, she was drink driving.
Did she have drugs?
Oh, was it drink driving? Yeah.
Yeah, drugs. I think she had drugs in her system.
Yeah.
Drink.
Both.
Yeah, it's deep, right?
I think she was going through. I don't know what she's going through, but she was drunk. She was drunk. Wow, on the real. Obviously, it's sad that anyone passing away. It's very, very sad. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know they were trying to keep her alive because she wanted to be an organ donor. They were trying to see if that was viable, whatever. But yeah, she was married to Ellen. Yeah, man. I think Ellen put out a statement, but then people started like going at her, like, is she being genuine, all that kind of stuff. I'm like, bro, man, let the people live, bro. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah. There was another death today. Obviously, I don't know, like, obviously it's dumb to say that it affected man, because it didn't affect man, yeah. But you go, rah, don't lie. That was Darius from Pop Stars. Darius Dinesh.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember. Is it Baby Hit Me One More Time? That guy.
Yeah. Pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that one.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, I tell you the reason why that when I saw it, because I saw it probably the same time Merv saw it, and Merv put it in the group. I don't know, Darius, like, and the reason why it hurts, like, I'll tell you why it cuts me as well, right? There's someone me and Kel used to work with years ago, Togwell, Sue Tog. Back in the day.
Yeah, Sue, Sue.
Right.
Yeah.
And she used to go to every single concert of his.
Yeah.
And if you used to go to her desk, she had pictures of Darius everywhere.
I remember, you know.
Yeah. And if you go onto her Facebook, she had pictures of Darius all over. So she clings on to all these celebrities and follows them around the country and stuff like that.
On Facebook? She put anything on Facebook?
It's because I messaged her before and she didn't realize. And she was like, I've just seen your message. I can't believe it. Yeah, so it's one of those ones. Yeah, but she's put something on there now anyway. But and she put loads of pictures of her and Darius, and obviously
so she met my man and everything there.
Oh yeah, she had thousands of pictures of him. So she knows.
Oh, wow.
He was one of those fans, one of those. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was quite deep. Like I thought, he's passed away, and I automatically thought of her because I knew she was an absolute one of those crazy fans that loved him. He was obviously had a friendship as well as obviously being a fan, and it was it was just a bit emotional. Yeah.
Because he weren't old.
He was 41.
No, 41.
Man's age, you get me?
Yeah. I mean, he was our generation. Like, he would have been in school with us and that.
Yeah.
And I swear, he's in those postcode lottery adverts with the other X Factor or Pop.
Yeah, I think he is. You know.
Yeah, he is.
I never realized that.
I'm sure. I don't know. I'm sure he is. I'm sure he's been in a.
He might be.
Yeah. Just do.
Yeah, like I said. But yeah, so yeah, man, shout out his family and that. He died in America, I think it was.
Yeah,
but,
man. Yeah.
Like apparently, I say apparently, it was like a couple days, like it was like the statement came out today, but he like died last week or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what often happens, like when celebrities die. So it's like they don't die on the actual day we hear about it. It's like they died the day before, a couple of days.
Yeah, I think he died on the 11th. Like they found him on the 11th, and I think
apparently he was married to a woman that we all know. Like she was like quite famous.
Natasha Henstridge.
Yeah. Well, like
she's been in a few films. She's been in like the whole 9 yards, the whole 10 yards. She's been in.
There's something else that
Species.
Species, that's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, she's been in Species. Yeah, but I think they divorced. I don't think they're still married.
Yeah, no, sorry, yeah, they're divorced now. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right, they were married for 7 years though.
He done all right, man. After I didn't see him again. Well, I did. Obviously, he was doing his thing, but I didn't really see him again, man. But obviously, like you meant, like he was touring and stuff. So yeah, done well. Yeah. Does anyone know what happened? Or
no, I don't think they've come out.
Nothing as of yet. Yeah.
They just said that. Yeah. But they're saying that it's unknown, but they're still doing like checks and all that kind of stuff. But they don't think it's foul play. I don't think it's suspicious. That's good. Yeah. And I think he had 2 albums, Dive In and Live Twice. It's good. And he had a book out. Like I just think that because sometimes you just see these men on like little Pop Idol, like feel like you're making a bit of an idiot of themselves, but they still went on and did like other stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, it's good, man.
Yeah. Because I don't remember, like, I just remember his audition where he did the Hit Me Baby One More Time kind of thing. And then I think he like went onto the main show, but I can't remember. Because them times there, I feel like he weren't even Simon Cowell. It was the other guy.
Nah, yeah. The old guy,
the glasses.
Guy. Yeah.
Pete, was it Pete? Pete something, isn't it?
Not Pete Waterman.
Pete Waterman, yeah.
Was it Pete Waterman? I thought it was another one that was there. Like some next miserable brother.
No, yeah, I know you're talking about.
I'm sure it's Pete Waterman. I'm sure it was.
Might have been. I don't know. I feel like there was another guy. Nigel. Do you remember Nigel Lithgow, the one that was Nasty Nigel? And he was like the main guy. He was like the main Simon Cowell guy. And they had Nikki Chapman, the white lady with the blonde hair.
What, on Pop Idol?
Yeah, because
Nigel.
Because this was like Pop Stars. It wasn't even Pop Idol, it was Pop Stars.
Oh, okay.
Pop Stars.
All right.
Yeah, I think
it was Pop Idol.
Was it Pop Idol? I feel like it was Pop Stars, but it could have been. Who knows? It is what it
Nigel
is.
Niffo, yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, yeah. Guys, there's been a lot of stuff going on this week. Bruv, it's like TV has decided, like, summer holidays, you're not on it. We've got loads of things coming out. So let's get involved with some TV and film. We spoke about All or Nothing last week, episodes 1 to 3. Episodes 4 to 6 came out. It was mainly focused on the tension and beef between Mikel Arteta and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. What were your thoughts on episode 4, 5, and 6?
Question for you. Obviously, me being the outsider, what do you think about the decision to sort of not play him? I guess he's probably not, from what it sounds like, he's not really adhering to the club rules or whatever. So do you think they made the right decisions not to pay him or to get rid of him?
In hindsight, you can say, yeah, it made sense. Like it was the right decision.
Not in hindsight, bro. Because in hindsight, bro, would have got to top 4.
No, he wouldn't have.
We would have got to top 4.
Nope.
Aubameyang and the team would have got top 4, bro.
Nah, Aubameyang was doing nothing.
Yeah, he wasn't doing nothing.
He was still Aubameyang, though. He was still Aubameyang, bro.
Kel, you see how you were thinking? That's how I was thinking at the time. I was like, nah, it's still Aubameyang, though. It's still Aubameyang. It wasn't. He just wasn't interested, bro. Like, like, I don't know. Like, I know it's bad. Like, obviously, you can say to editing all the rest of it, yeah. But this was like a new version of Aubameyang I saw, bro. Like, when I started seeing man turn up in the Lambo for no real reason, like, and like everything about him was just like,
it's over the top. It's too much. Yeah.
Seem arrogant, isn't it?
Yeah, it can't work, bro. Like, you got to remember that Arteta is our age, yeah, and Aubameyang's what, I don't know, 6-7 years younger than us or whatever. Yeah, it was too close. Aubameyang's like, he was on one of them vibes, bro. I earn 350 grand a week, bro. Who are you to tell me anything? Like,
what have you won? Like, who have you coached?
Yes, and at some point you've got to say, brother, you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah, all you got to do is like just turn up, train properly. Like, it was a bold move, bro. When I look at it, it was a bold move, bro. But I think for Arteta, it was what he had to do, because he had to let everyone else know, I am the gaffer.
Yeah.
Not even just that. It's just not even just that. It's a case of it had to be done. I think even at the time when he suspended him, I was like, okay, suspended him for how long? And I was to myself, you know what? He had to do it, because this is not the first time. It's not the first time, and this is like, how long is it going to go on for?
I had the list, you know.
Yeah, but he had the list because he knew Aubameyang would slip up. Because he knew, when you got a certain friends, like, yeah, Richard's not turning up, yeah, Richard's not turning up, man, innit? You know certain things, innit?
Yes.
Bruv, shut up. Bruv, he had full receipts, full receipts.
Yeah, full receipts. That was WhatsApp full receipt.
Man said, I'll email you the receipts. I said, whoa. That almost like a vendetta. He said, no, brother, I've been burnt by this shoot too many times. Like, for me, it was a bold move. It was definitely a bold move.
But I think the only thing that, it was a massive bold move, but, and as you can see, but the only thing that we didn't grasp is Aubameyang's side of things. I would have liked to see what Aubameyang had to say about the situation, because it was all Arteta, all the board, like Edu and is it Richard Garlic and someone else, Vinay, all kind of like saying, oh, we need to get them to talk. Arteta saying no. And it's just like, what are we going to do? He's our biggest asset. He's our best player. So it would have been good to see Aubameyang's side, but again, the documentary, how I've seen it so far, obviously, it's more around Arteta, him being the new leader, being the guy, the main person in the club. No one's bigger than the club. So that's the only thing I would say I would want to see from that. But from what I saw from episode 3 to 6, I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, go on, Carl.
No, you go.
No, I was to say, like, I mean, that I'm not really up to date with what's happening with Arsenal, so don't tell me whether
You're the best in the
Arteta
world.
is still the manager or not. But I like him as a person, innit? Like, obviously, you can say the fans are like got issues because it's like he's what had he been the manager for 2 years since?
A year and a half, I think. He'd come,
Yeah, about a year and a half.
December,
So like,
January.
so like you can hear people like going like, look, yeah, he's come in and he's not really performing the way that I guess, I don't know, really good manager. But you can tell he's got some ethics about him, innit? Like he's so positive. Even like when they're losing, they keep losing and stuff. He's like afterwards, he's like, no, look, like we played the game, we just got to enjoy it and all that stuff. Like just do better next time, whatever. But it doesn't seem like, I don't know if because the cameras are there anyway, but it seems genuinely sort of like, you know what, whether we win or lose, you guys work harder, just your hardest, isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
so
it's funny because when I watch it with Eng, he says to me, Dad, do you think does he really swear this much, or is it just for the camera?
I know, he probably swears, isn't it?
No,
Bruv,
yeah.
he swears like a trooper. I said, brother, and you know, because of his slight accent, like when he says fucking, I'm like, brother. Like, I just think if I was there, I think he would have kicked me out of the club, because I think there are times where he does his like little meetings and that. I think I wouldn't be able to take it. I'd bust up. Like I definitely would have got kicked out.
I don't know if it's like the next 2 episodes or it's in the 3 that we watched, but I see man get light bulb out. I thought this guy's serious, you know. It's like we've really done that comparison, isn't it? So I thought that was quite funny. Like
he's
probably
definitely
getting props out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, give me a joke, but when he goes, he put out Ivan Tony tweet.
Yeah,
yeah. Man goes,
No.
what kick about with the boys. He took. I was like, yeah.
bro, that's what I'm saying. And you can see it, and I'm like, nah, he's on it. He's like, he doesn't let up. When he came back from COVID and he said, I watched 19 training sessions. 4 of you, after 5 minutes, I told you go home.
He said, if I was there, you would have gone home.
Gone
Straight.
home. What are you doing?
I know Pepe was one of them as well.
You know, no, but how real that is. It's like, nah, bro, don't just turn up and pick up check, bro. And that's what I'm saying about Pepe. I feel like Pepe just turns up and picks up check, bro. He's not putting the work in.
Nah, he's not. You can tell he's a lazy trainer.
Yeah, bro. But the training is where you have to put it in. You get me, to prove that you deserve the match.
But you know, he's a snitch, in it. That old guy, after his assistant. You know, he's a snitch. That's the way he goes on, like, yeah, Edu, yeah, like that. He's you can't trust that guy. You tell him something, he'll tell Edu straight. You remember tell Arteta, you know, he'll tell Edu, like he's Edu. You can tell he's Edu snitch. That's who he is. Inside job, but inside person. But
yeah, I can't wait to watch the last 2 episodes. To be honest, I can't wait to watch the last 2 episodes. I think I might download them. I'm going camping over the weekend. I might download them and just watch them when I'm at camp.
No, you have to. I think, again, I don't know how they're going to end the last 2, but obviously I'm assuming it's got something to do with Odegaard potentially, because obviously he's going to be the captain.
No, but that was this season, so I think they end on what happened at the end of the season, isn't it?
No, of course, but you know, it seems like there's been kind of, so obviously there's going to be, they're not going to end the documentary on a downer. They're going to end it on obviously some forward of some up.
I think they'll end it as it is. Do you know what I mean? They'll just have to end it as it is, innit?
Yeah.
Like, you can't. That's how it happened, innit? It was all or nothing, innit? It just happened to be nothing.
Season 2.
Yeah, very true.
If they did a season 2, it'd be sick, but I don't think they will. I really think they should have done an all or nothing Manchester United this year. That would have been comedy gold. It would have been comedy gold.
Imagine.
All right. There are some other football programs at the moment, to be fair. I don't know if any of you watched them. There's one called One Shot that's on Sky. That's about like youth football and stuff like that. It's quite good. I think I'm like watched 1 or 2 episodes. And there's another one called Football Dreams, the Academy.
I watched that one.
You watched it? It's
They're
based on
massive.
Crystal Palace.
It's massive,
and the Academy team. That's a good one. That's on Channel 4 as well. It comes out with Thursday.
It's quite deep, you know.
Yeah, it's good. That's like a 6-parter.
Oh yeah, because the first one, well, there's only one available anyway. Yeah,
so the first one that came out. The next
one. I was just watching it. I was just like, yeah, because obviously I want to get my son into football and stuff like that. And I'm thinking there's a confident guy called Kanan, super confident, and I'm going to be this player. I'm going to do that. I can do this. And as a young kid, I can't remember his name, but I refer him to as Raheem Sterling because he's short, right? And he says, "Oh, you know, when I'm getting tackled, I'm scared because I know these guys are bigger than me." And he's facing those battles within his head at such a young age.
Yeah.
Like, I'm short. You know, and I know these guys. I know I'm better than these guys, but because they're bigger than me, he's petrified. But lucky enough, it's obviously his talent is seen through. And on that episode, obviously, he shows that he gets an extension in his contract. But I just think it's so much pressure. You just don't realize how much pressure we put the children on.
Bruv, it's look, I'm telling you, see, academy football is cutthroat. You can be in an academy at one of these clubs, think you've made it. Then for whatever reason, like, yeah, nah, thanks very much, bye. And that's you gone, bruv. It's mad.
Yeah, because some of the kids on there, I think they've been in the academy since they were 4 or 5. You know, and I think these kids are about 12 now.
Yeah,
and I think that young kid, is it Bola? Something?
Yeah, Bola.
And obviously, they haven't totally cancelled his contract, but
they just told him he's got to come back in it. He's got to
come back fit and all that kind of stuff.
You man do mad spoilers, bro. Bloody hell, man.
No, well,
what do you mean?
I want to watch it. Let me watch it, man.
Well, don't forget, each episode is based on different people.
Yeah, so that episode is just based on Bola, Cairo, and Kanan, and the next episode will be on someone else.
Yeah, and
sorry, Rich, we'll just have to stop there because apparently Kel doesn't understand what the podcast is about. So it's
no, it's this. Give a brief. You give him full spoilers. I now know Bola has to like leave or whatever, come back. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't give him mad spoilers, bro.
Yeah, it's too late now. We finished the episode. It's fully too late. Yeah. But it just shows. It's just like from a kid's perspective as well, and it always seems to be a case of the single parent. Not saying all the cases, not all the children on there have single parents, but it's a case of is that their dream and their aim is to buy my mum a house, do this, live a better life, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, and I think with Bola's one is a case of he's playing through an injury. He's not telling no one, but then the coaches are clocking he's walking differently compared to where he was walking 6 months ago. And his passing is off continuously. And they go to him, "Are you injured?" And he says, "No." Then they brought his mum in.
Man.
Then they brought his mum in and said, "Are you injured?" And he says, "Yeah, I'm injured." Do you get what I mean? And based on that, obviously, 6 weeks time, we'll see what happens.
Sorry, Rich. Kel's not impressed with me today, bro. I think someone's gonna be beefing off air. But we had the return of Power Book 3, Raising Kanan.
Jeez.
Everyone get a chance to watch it?
Can we reveal spoilers?
I put it on, yeah. I just wasn't interested. I just turned it off.
Is it fair to say that you've gone for the power train?
Yeah, I just couldn't. I will watch it, but I just couldn't. I wasn't. I don't know. I just wasn't in the mood to watch it.
It's one of them.
You know me. I'm not power now. It's not my forte no more. All of them. But yeah,
you just want to watch BMF, innit?
Yeah, that's my shit. BMF's my shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gone? No,
go on. You go.
No, I was gonna say it's nice to see Power back. After watching the episode, I remember speaking to my mum. I was like, "Mum, did anything actually even happen in this episode?" And she was like, No, it was a good episode. And I was like, "Yeah, but did anything actually really happen?" Like, I think it was a good first episode back.
Yeah.
But there wasn't nothing explosive.
Nah. But listen, it's not always about the explosive, is it?
Yeah.
Really?
No, I know.
It's a go on, Murph, sorry.
It's like a slow takeoff in it to what is yet to come in it.
It was, I think the most interesting thing about this episode, if I'm honest with you, was Kanan's reluctance to be fully in the game. Like, you know, like he started doubting himself.
Yeah, it's starting to hit him, isn't it?
And it's interesting because obviously we know what Kanan becomes, innit? Because obviously it's a prequel, innit? So we know what Kanan becomes. But the 50 version of Kanan that we knew, he didn't have any of these kind of vibes, innit? So in my head, I'm like, what happened to him for him
To make him,
to be
yeah.
fully like, bruv, fuck everybody.
And it's almost like Rock, like she had an opportunity actually to think, you know what am I doing? Like, what am I doing? Why is like I'm letting my son in this game and it's gonna destroy him? Because even like because he was staying at his
Like
family
a relative, yeah.
like a relative. And it's almost like this was the opportunity for him to, because he even liked it there. It's like, actually, it's quite nice staying out here.
Yeah, it's different, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but she was just like, nah, wherever I go, Kanan comes with me. Almost like it almost kind of seemed like that was your one opportunity to make your son live a normal life, isn't it?
Yeah.
But now,
yeah, it's true. You're spot on.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I don't think it was right as well. When they were going, she said to him, by the way, Howard is still alive. So obviously, all this time when he was there, he believed that Howard, he had murdered Howard, didn't he? Right?
Yeah, yeah.
So he's like, okay, cool. The dust is clear, and you're in the car driving home now, happy. You think you'd be your mum, and she's telling you, by the way, Howard's still alive.
But
and
you don't remember.
He's got amnesia. I was like, okay.
But you know, he remembers everything.
Yeah.
But does he though?
Yeah,
I don't think
he does.
I don't think he does. I just think little things will come to him eventually.
Nah, I think he remembers.
No, he does, man. Because even like when he's just
there outside the yard, like why is he stalking, man?
No, but you remember, don't forget the file
in the most inconspicuous car as well.
Yeah, but you remember the file on the table at his house was Kanan's file.
Yeah.
So that's why, and obviously, and he picked it up, and that's why he looked at it, and he looked at the picture, and he's thinking, well, who's this guy?
Nah, I think he knows. I think he just doesn't want. Obviously, it's his youth, innit? He's not trying to make his youth go to prison, innit?
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Howard, as well. Cancer free.
It's mad, isn't it?
Cancer free, you know.
I just think to myself, like, again, like
power. That's what I'm saying about power. It's just like,
bitch.
Bruv, he was on death's door, bruv. Man got shot, and the bullet took the cancer with it.
They must have been like, you know what? Oh my, it's just really good in this series, you know. No, let's just change the story so we can have him for the next 5 series of it. Like,
it's mad, like
it's quite useful.
Yeah, we've had people that had cancer that can pick up hammers and become Thor. Like, I just think it's all mad. I just think TV world is completely mad. But you can see they've taken over the towers. I think that's quite good. Like, they've got little towers where they're peddling drugs, a little bit wirish.
Yeah.
And they've got like
keeping the residents happy.
Keeping everyone happy. Everyone, like, it's good.
Is Joey Badass back?
Yes. No, yeah. He was in prison moving like a bad boy.
Is it?
He was moving like a bad boy. Like, someone called him a coon. He's like, is it? Man, dealt with the thing, bro. Dealt with the thing. So I was like, yeah. Nah, it's good, man. It's good. Marvin, I feel for him, man. I know he just wants to be close to his daughter, but
but you know what? You can tell he's really making that effort.
He is making an effort now. He's making an effort now, but it might be a little bit too late.
No, obviously, from the last was it the last episode of last season when he obviously they did a recap and when he was strangling her and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But now he's got to go anger management classes. That black woman badded him up. She was like, "Oh, well, yeah, just sign in and you can go." Okay. Well, I will be talking to your pro-left star. Now you will sit down. I said, "Woo!"
And such a setup for them to basically get together. So dope. I mean, you know, I can't stand Lou, man. He should have died in the first series.
No,
but I can't believe what you're saying. You know,
Lou's got that new protege now, man.
Yeah, but who cares, really? Do you know what I mean?
Is that meant to be a Leah or something?
Well, it can't be a Leah, but
no, but I know, but it just like I thought, wow, Leah look like, I don't know.
She's good, but my man's girl, she's a crosses, bro.
Yeah,
but we knew that from season one. She had a thing for him. They had a couple of the looks.
Yeah, she's a crosses, bro. She's a crosses. She can go to wherever state and pretend to be a manager. Famous is an idiot. Like, he's an idiot. Like, he made one dead tune and now he thinks he's a superstar.
I can't lie to you. When I saw Famous come on the screen, that song just immediately came back to my head. Streets to the party. Big tune.
And obviously you got my guy that's still in love with Rack, innit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that
what guy? Sorry.
the guy that likes
Yeah, that guy. Yeah,
I
sorry.
can't remember what his name is, to be honest. I can't remember his name.
Howard? No, not Howard.
No, Howard is the
I can't remember his name. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's definitely a lover boy. He just wants but the gangster life just took her too much.
Yeah, I don't like what's it called though. I don't like the female police officer Burke. I don't like her.
Why she's untrustworthy.
Yeah, I feel like she's gonna dig deep. She's gonna find out that I think she's gonna find out it's Kanan.
Yeah, and then she's gonna get shot.
Yeah, then she's gonna have
by
Howard.
Yeah,
and Howard's gonna have to kill her. Howard's gonna have to kill her.
Sorry, man, can't let you do this.
Yeah.
See, this is what I mean, and I guarantee you that's what's gonna happen.
Bro, we've watched enough Pads and how it goes, bro.
Yeah.
I love it.
Nah, it's definitely good, man. But yeah, that was episode 1. Looking forward to episode 2 next week. We spoke about it last week. I don't know if any of you watched it. I think you watched it, Merv. Day Shift.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no, I watched it.
Yeah, I watched it too.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
I'm glad everyone watched this. It's like 100%.
I'm only here for the slurage, bruv. I'm only here for the slurage. You know me.
You know what? I like the first part of it. The first part, the first scene, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
First scene was superb.
Yeah, I was like, okay, grip me. I was like, wow, this is on point. But then, yeah, when Stu had him start getting more scenes, I was like, yeah, allow it.
Nah,
it became a comedy.
No, it is a comedy. It is a comedy. It's an action comedy.
But the first part of it, like the first
made it look like it was a horror.
20 minutes, I thought, wow, this is gonna be a proper film. But yeah. Part 2 is life.
I think it got I reckon it became really comedic when what's his name, Dave Franco was just became his rep or whatever, innit? Because I thought he was just at first he was just acting quite normal when he was behind the thing, then all of a sudden it just got really stupid, and I thought, okay, I know what this film's about. Do you know what I mean? It's just it got dumb and dumber, basically.
Yeah, but we all know when you got Snoop in a film, right, you can't take it seriously.
You can't take it seriously. You can't.
You can't.
You can't.
You know what it is? The maddest thing is, I was trying to think of a film that Snoop was serious in, but
except for Baby Boy, except for that one, he's a bad man.
Okay, Baby Boy, that was
and Training Day. Training Day is a bit.
Training Day.
Yeah, Training Day. Remember when he's in a wheelchair and Denzel stuck the pen up his throat. They had the drugs in it.
I haven't seen that film in ages, but
I remember that.
I'm checking it now.
That comes.
Yeah, he was a Training Day. His name was Blue.
Yeah, I don't remember him.
Yeah, but do you know what? And like what Kel said, from the beginning, I was like, what's this granny doing? Who is she? What's going on?
Yeah.
It was like, so go on.
Yeah, I thought, when are you going to die? She survived a long time.
Yeah. But bare back breaking. I was like,
thank you.
Crack. I was like, whoa, this is. Yeah, I said, this is hard.
And Jamie Foxx, I swear, he knew what he was signing up for, because he's a very good actor. And I was like, yeah, when you've done
that's a funny joke.
No, he is a good actor.
No, he is. Jamie Foxx is a good. Put some respect.
Come on, Ray, bro.
Ray with class. Even
yeah, that's like
the law.
Annie?
No, the law film.
I know.
Just cause.
No, it wasn't Just Cause. You're talking about the one where he has to get revenge.
Struggling.
Yeah.
He has to get revenge.
He's
got the white guy.
On the Gerard Butler.
Gerard Butler.
Law Abiding Citizen.
Law Abiding Citizen. Sick film.
Yeah, no, he's a good actor, but it's you can just tell, you know what, I'm here to have fun, innit? Yeah, and because even when he started doing things just making little jokes, innit? What's it time? So you can just tell that he was there to have a good time and get paid.
That was a good time. Yeah. I like the little wire thing across the door that for some reason no one could see.
Yeah.
Heads chopped off. He's like,
proper foreshadowing, because it's all right, it worked there, but it's then it's that was the end move as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
But they just done the concept of it was quite good, actually. When I think about it, the
concept was okay.
Yeah, but you had different groups of vampires that weren't supposed to be hanging out, But it's like every time they touched upon something, it's like you let it go. So it's like the actual concept was good, but it's like they didn't. All it was is just washed over with comedy, and like, you know what I mean? And
obviously,
and I like the brothers as well. I think the brothers barely spin-off, bro. If this film gets traction, they will put more money into it and they'll make a spin-off of those brothers. And again, which I thought,
the Italian look, the two.
Yeah, they had like 2 minutes, 20 seconds of beef, and they were just best friends. So it's like they didn't even flush out their beef enough.
I hope not.
Nah, obviously, when Big Snoop came in, like the end bit, and he was just moving like an absolute madman, was taking out everybody, like, and then at the end, he still was like,
blue bandana.
Yeah,
still alive.
West Coast.
Yeah.
West Coast.
Nah, I don't know, man. It's funny. I don't know. It was a funny film. I think what I expected was scary, but I wasn't clearly not.
No.
Yeah.
What do you expect scary from a Jamie Foxx film, really?
No, I don't mean, when I say scary, I don't mean that. I meant like,
Rich, you know Nate, Rich.
You know what it is. Let me put this to bed now. Let me put this to bed.
Put respect to Nate's name, bro.
Let me put this story to bed. I'm not scared of anything, bro. But I'm just saying, I expected like a horror type flick. It wasn't a horror flick. That's what I meant.
But you knew when Jamie Foxx is in it. You knew when Jamie Foxx is in it. You're not going to be scared, are you?
No, I'm not scared. I expected a jump, like like something. It wasn't that in it.
It was like I probably genuinely laughed at the film because I actually found it quite funny, like because there's some bits in it.
No, it has funny bits. It has funny bits in it.
What do you mean was better? That or Vampire in Brooklyn?
Oh, Vampire in Brooklyn. Vampire in Brooklyn.
You Vampire.
Vampire in Brooklyn. You know. I don't understand why you guys even want to remember that film.
No, man.
That was sick, bro. That was sick, bro.
Eddie Murphy, Vampire in Brooklyn.
Eddie Murphy, I got so much respect for that brother. So
respect him all you want, bro. Doesn't mean his films are good.
Nice films are sick, bro.
That was Eddie in his prime as well.
Bruv,
that was listen, get out of here, man.
And that's Wes Craven as well, bro. Put some respect on their names, bro.
Yeah, I put respect on Wes Craven's name and Eddie Murphy's name in separate dimensions.
Angela Bassett, it was a good. Like, come on, that was good, man. That was good. Anyway, all right. Came out. DisneyPlus. Merv reminded us. I thought, okay, you're gonna sit down, watch a big series now. Big series. Yeah. I was almost about to, get the popcorn out. Thought I got a couple hours to spare. All I know is I needed 12 minutes. Now until it's 15 minutes to watch the whole entire series of I Am Groot.
Yeah, I've watched it 3 times as well, innit? Like each episode 3 times.
I didn't watch it. I ain't gonna lie. I forgot to watch it,
brother. You can watch it. Okay, I'll put it this way: like, pause for the thought of it, but you could watch it while you're taking a shit. It would be you wouldn't break. It's that long. Like, it's just excellent, bang. That's it.
Oh, how long is it?
They're like 3 minutes episodes.
Is
it? Yeah. 3 minutes episode.
I watched it whilst the car was charging, man. That's how I did it. and then some.
Yeah, no, it's literally 3 minutes, bro. Like 15 minutes tops. Like each episode says 5 minutes, but that's like 2 minutes worth of credits. You don't need to watch any of that. You just stop it, go to the next episode.
But you know what? To be fair, it's literally a short.
Yeah,
it's like literally a short. Like, it's just something fun and like. You know what it is? You know what could have worked actually if they'd done that. You see how Disney Pixar they have those little 5 minute.
Yeah,
that's how they should have done it. They should have just pumped one in front of Guardians of the Galaxy or something, and done that, because I think where they've kind of made it seem like, oh no, we've got a whole series of Groot. Everyone's like sitting down, getting ready, waiting up till 12 midnight to watch it. And it's like that was it.
Yeah, I just, honestly, it wound me out. It wound me out.
Are they good episodes though?
Yeah, I thought it was all right.
Do you know? I've only watched the first one, and I find it funny.
Yeah, honestly, you don't need to watch it. Like, watch it the kids or something, you'll be fine in it. Like, they'll probably love it.
Let little man watch it, and you watch it.
They're like, I want to watch it. I want to watch it 20 more times, please. Do you know what I mean? Like, so.
You even got a little cameo in the last. There was even a little cameo in the last one.
Yeah.
Don't spoil it.
I'm not just for the cameo, bro. That was it.
Making sure you don't want to upset everyone.
Even saying there's a camera, spoiler still, but anyway.
That's I am.
Anyway.
The worst thing was it was not a spoiler. I was like, exactly. This is what I mean. You man just talk too much.
I didn't say nothing.
I know, bro. Your actions did. You went.
Yeah, I just did that. What's his name? Kula. Whatever.
Boy, I don't know, boy. Kel's getting miserable as he gets older, boy. All right. Did any of you watch Nope?
Nope.
Look at my name thing, please.
Yeah, I said it was a note for me. So you did watch it?
Yeah. No.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
I was spending 2 hours destroying maggots, bro.
Yeah, maggots. All right. Okay, cool. I won't go into it. We'll talk about it next week. I will say I did watch it, and I'll leave it at that. And I probably
was that bad then.
No, I ain't trying to drop no spoilers for no one.
Yeah, Rich, man. Don't try and go them.
Don't try and draw me out and start saying what had happened.
Merv, you're not meant to say anything. You're just meant to watch and let it play out.
I'm not going to. But I will say.
Go on. There you go.
I will say one thing.
I
will say one thing.
He has to.
I watched it and I wasn't scared. I'll leave it at that.
I don't think it's meant to be that kind of film.
Nah, which is weird because
from a trailer perspective, it looks like that kind of film, though, isn't it?
Nah, it's aliens, isn't it? From trailer, all I can think is aliens.
So again, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing.
Anyway, let's move on. We also had the return of Rap Game UK Series 4.
Jeez.
And that's only me and you that watch this. Rich, Kel, you don't watch Rap Game UK.
No. When you guys told me, watch this one, then I watched that episode, innit?
Okay. Merv, you don't watch it?
No.
Can I just say straight away, big jest.
Big jest, but you know what it is? I follow Big Jest on Instagram. Pause.
Me too. I followed him. I didn't even realize it was him on there.
Yeah, I did.
I thought it was a girl.
No, I did.
Go get his phone up, man.
Big Jest. Okay.
The disappointment.
I was like, let me follow it on the Fully Geek Pod Instagram so I don't look bad. I was playing Richard.
Even get his phone out discreetly, you know. Bring shot as well.
Well, you might gas me.
Nah, Big Jest. Let me just see what happens with the rest of the series. I don't have a clear favorite yet. I don't have a clear person that I think's outstanding or any of that kind of stuff. I'm looking forward to it. I'll just say it like that. It was a decent first episode.
But from the first episode, so there's 2 girls and 4 boys. I think there's mayonnaise. There's Big Jess.
It's not mayonnaise though. It's mayo, bro.
How's it spelled?
MAYO, but he actually says it's mayo, not mayo. No.
I'm sorry. He's going to be called Mayo, bro.
Bro, just hold on.
He's going to be called Mayo, bro.
Do you know what it is, yeah? His name is spelled MAYO.
Is he white?
No, black guy. But he actually says, my name is Mayo, not Mayo.
Well, I had it on mute, innit?
Man, I had the rap game on you.
Let me call him Mayo, man. Let me call him Mayo.
You go ahead and be a disrespectful self.
No, so what? So there's Mayo, Big Jess, Jay Clark. There's who else is there?
There's that I don't want to call her dark skin girl, but
listen, she looks like a female version of Saka. Don't you think so? I was busted out. But anyway, and there's another girl in there. And out of all of them, to me, at the moment, Jay Clark and Big Jest are, to me, lyrical-wise, and he could probably put a song together. Them two are leading it right now. And Big Jest, his content is deep. The way he flips his lyrics all day long.
Yeah. Nice. I think it's good. I'm here for the rap game, to be honest. I'm here for the rap game.
Oh yeah, 100%. Did you see when special guest Back Row G came on?
Yeah.
But what is he saying, bro?
Well, the good.
Yeah,
that's what he does.
Whoosh. Yeah, it's like saying, you know, like someone saying to you, like, yeah, big up, bro, that's good. He goes to me, swoosh. Saying me a swoosh. Just like, what are you talking about? What are you saying?
He's trying to make his own language up.
No. Do not do that because it's unhealthy. It's proper unhealthy.
Sorry,
That's unhealthy.
the other guys you're talking about is P3Ls is the one that you said looks like Saka.
She does.
The one from Liverpool.
Yeah.
Miles from Scotland. You had Mwangi. He's from Leeds.
Yeah, him. He used to be a DJ.
And Zoels.
Is that the other girl?
The other girl from Birmingham.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's interesting this year. But yeah, I got my two favorites, but I'm more about Big Jess right now. Big Jess, he's the one.
Yeah, Big Jess. Yeah, pause again, boy. Pause again. But yeah, no, Big Jess I think he's sick. I think lyrically he's sick. I liked his little stories that he does on Instagram and all that kind of stuff, the rapping and that.
Yeah, do you know what? If it's actually good that we feel we've spotted talent already ourselves because we're already following him. And it's just like, hold on, I swear I followed that you. Like, yeah, the rap game, you could them man know, innit?
Yeah, they've been doing their thing, man. They've been doing their thing. But yeah, I think probably him and Jay Clark will probably be standouts, I think.
Yeah, 100%. 100.
All right, that's Rap Game UK. We'll talk about it next week. Is there anything else that people have been watching or should be looking out for? I will say this: there's a thing on a Sky original called Black Site, which is a film.
Oh yeah.
No, that'll be my review.
No.
Yeah, there was nothing really to it. It's about watch it yourself, but that was my review. Of no words, just sounds.
I did watch DC Pets, Superhero Pets.
Oh, what's that
Super
saying?
Pets.
It wasn't that bad actually.
Oh, is it?
The kids liked it. I haven't watched it yet. The kids liked it though.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was going to be much worse, just for the fact that The Rock and Kevin Hart,
Dwayne Johnson.
I thought I had a feeling they would try and take over with the humor and all that kind of stuff, but they didn't. They just acted as voices. Yeah, a bit of 1 or 2 comedy moments, but I actually enjoyed it. It was really good.
Cool. I definitely want to watch that. So that and Nope I want to watch. So yeah, I have to make sure.
I'll definitely try and watch that before next week though. Watch Nope.
Yeah, no.
Oh yeah, and what's Buzz Lightyear is on Disney Channel now as well.
Already?
Yeah.
That came out. Yeah, it came out ages ago.
Yeah, I'm sure we spoke
on Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah, DisneyPlus came out weeks ago.
That's why I can't
see.
speak on the pod still. Just saying. Yeah, and I've watched Lightyear I think 3 times since it's been on Disney Plus. Now the kids enjoy it. You know, like they liked it. So I was like, watched it with them a couple of times, which was also good because I think in one part in the cinema I was a bit confused about one point, but I think it's because I did a long blink.
Of course. Merv, did you manage to watch Dragon Ball Z?
No, it comes out this Friday.
Oh, boom. Thank you.
Okay. All right, cool. I guess if there's nothing else that anybody's watched, we might as well episode 154 there.
Big up, mate. Big up.
Big up.
Sorry, guys, the energy level just like dropped.
I don't know what happened.
I know. I think everyone's just getting old, bro. It's mad. All right, peace.